Japan Travel Vlog. Japan is one of the most amazing, beautiful, and friendly countries in the world. From bustling Tokyo and zen-like Kyoto all the way to laid-back Okinawa and wintry Hokkaido, Japan is a high-tech world mixed with the politeness and respect of their past. Honestly, I love traveling and backpacking Japan. It was a lifelong dream to go there, and, when I finally did, it lived up to all my expectations. Japan has mouth-watering food, majestic temples and shrines, serene zen gardens, lush national parks, and historic culture. It's a wonderful place, and, while it may be an expensive country to visit, there are plenty of ways to make this country affordable. I was actually shocked how easy it was to travel Japan on a budget. Backpacking or traveling Japan isn't as expensive or difficult as you think. It's one of those great myths of travel that Japan has to be expensive or hard to get around. That's not true. And everyone here is super friendly and helpful. Everyone here is just so excited to have guests and are lovely, lovely people. Let this Japan travel guide help you plan an affordable trip to the country so you can see more, eat more, and spend less. Top 5 things to see and do in Japan. 1. Explore Tokyo. Tokyo is one of the best places in the world. Shrines, palaces, temples, cherry, hip clubs, bars, people, and fashion stores. Tokyo is a fast-paced, futuristic city. Don't rush it. It's everything you expect and more. Be sure to hit some of the quirky cafes, wander Harajuku, see the iconic Shibuya crossing, and admire the Imperial Palace while you're here. 2. Take a trip to Kyoto. The city of beautiful temples and Japanese gardens, Kyoto is one of the most popular destinations in Japan. It retains much of the traditional Japanese lifestyle and is a good juxtaposition to fast-paced and high-tech Tokyo. By far my favorite place in the country. See as many temples as possible and don't skip the epic bamboo forest, just get there early to beat the crowds. 3. Make a humbling visit to Hiroshima. In 1945, the first atomic bomb to be used in combat was detonated in Hiroshima. 80,000 people were killed instantly and tens of thousands more died afterward due to radiation exposure. Visit the Atomic Bomb Memorial and learn about one of the most controversial events of human history. The museum is sobering and eye-opening, but a must-visit if you want to understand modern Japan. 4. Climb Mount Fuji. This 3,776-meter, 12,389-foot, tall mountain is located near Tokyo, and it makes for a worthy challenge. During the day, fog and clouds are often covering the mountain, so ascents tend to happen early in the morning or overnight. But the lack of sleep is worth the jaw-dropping sunrise. Keep in mind the climbing season is short, from early in July to mid-September. If you're visiting outside of the climbing season or just don't want to hike the mountain, there are many tour providers that offer day trips from Tokyo from around 12,000 Japanese yen. If you do end up climbing, make sure to plan ahead. It can be very cold at the summit. 5. Visit Sapporo. The gateway to Japan's northern island of Hokkaido, this city is famous for its surrounding mountains, thermal baths, ski resorts, and its lengthy beer brewing history. Hosting the 1972 Winter Olympic Games put the city on the international map, and it remains hugely popular in the winter for its winter sports. Be sure to also check out nearby Otaru for uni, squid, and tasty seafood. Other things to see and do in Japan. 1. Visit the Tsukiji and Toyosu fish markets. Tokyo's fish markets start bright and early at 4 a.m. Here you can see the frenzied buying and selling of the world's largest tuna market. Eat freshly caught sushi for breakfast and marvel at the hectic atmosphere. There's nothing like it in the world, so this is a must-see while you're visiting Japan. Tsukiji was the original market, but as of 2018, the inner fish market moved to Toyosu and is now known as the Toyosu Fish Market. However, the outer market, where you can find food and shops, is still in place at Tsukiji, of which you can take a guided tour to learn about how its history, how it works, and even learn how to roll sushi in a workshop at the end. 2. Spend a day in Kyoto's Gion district. Otherwise known as the Geisha district, this neighborhood is filled with fascinating historic architecture and is a good area for window shopping. Geishas, traditional professional entertainers, have entertained here for centuries, and if you're lucky, you may be able to spot one going to or from a social engagement at one of the establishments here. Just note that photographs are forbidden on the narrow alleys to prevent harassment of the geishas. 3. Get a Maiko makeover. Maiko is the name for an apprentice geisha, or gaiko, as they're known in Kyoto. The Gion district offers Maiko makeover experiences where you can go and have full makeup done and try on a formal kimono, just like a Maiko. Photos afterward make for an awesome souvenir. You can even have stickers made. This is probably the most interactive way to learn about the ancient geisha tradition. 4. Visit the Heian Shrine. The Heian Shrine, famous for its huge torii gate, is a popular tourist attraction in Kyoto, so get there early. The garden is filled with beautiful cherry blossom trees, known as sakura, and it's a beautiful place for photography. The shrine is free, but the garden nearby costs 600 Japanese yen to enter. To see the trees in blossom, make sure you're there mid-April. Just book early as the city fills up and prices rise. 5. Relax in Ueno Park. Established in 1873, Tokyo's Ueno Park is a great place to spend the day for free. Pack a lunch and bring a camera as it's a perfect spot to record the many cherry blossom trees. April is the best time of year if you hope to catch them in full bloom. You can also take an architecture tour around the park, ending at the Tokyo National Museum where you can then go inside to explore the collections on your own. Tours last around 3 hours. 6. Admire the Imperial Palace. The Imperial Palace is home to the Emperor of Japan, whose lineage stretches back over 1,000 years. It was built on the site of the former Edo Castle, which was originally built in the 15th century. Today, the Imperial Palace is a perfect spot to learn about some of Japan's history and culture. Though you can't go inside the palace itself, the surrounding grounds and park are beautiful and you can see the changing of the guard. You can visit select parts of the grounds on a 75-minute guided tour at 10 a.m. and 1:30 p.m. from Tuesday through Saturday. The Imperial East Gardens are free to visit and open daily except Mondays, Fridays, and holidays. 7. Visit Miyajima Island. Miyajima is an island located about an hour outside of Hiroshima, known as Shrine Island because of its shrine and iconic floating torii gate. It can easily be made into a full day's trip if you hit the walking trails nearby. Be sure to hike up Mount Misen, it's a great workout and the views are stunning. There is also a cable car to the peak you can take for 2,000 Japanese yen round trip. 8. Visit the Bitchu Matsuyama Castle. At 430 meters, 14,100 feet, high, not only is this Japan's highest castle, but it's also Japan's only remaining original castle. Most were destroyed in fires or during World War II. The castle was originally built on a nearby mountain in 1240 by Akiba Shigenabu. In 1929, restoration work began on the castle and it is now a popular tourist site. Admission is 500 Japanese yen for just the castle or 1,000 Japanese yen for the castle, temple, and nearby samurai houses. If you'd like to visit the two museums, Takahashi Folk Museum and Yamada Hakoko Museum, the entire combined ticket costs 1,500 Japanese yen. 9. Go on pilgrimage. The 88 Temple Pilgrimage, also known as Shikoku Henro, is an ancient pilgrimage route that circles the island of Shikoku, one of Japan's 4 main islands. The route stretches 1,200 kilometers, 745 miles, and can take between 30 and 60 days. In addition to the official 88 temples, there are also 20 additional sites you can visit as well. You can, of course, just visit some of the temples and not walk the entire trail. 10. Hike around Nikko. Located 125 kilometers, 77 miles, north of Tokyo in the mountains, worshippers of both Buddhist and Shinto traditions have been coming here for centuries, so there are many temples and shrines in the woods to visit. The trails at Nikko National Park make for excellent hiking and meditation as well, and there are several famous and lavish mausoleums here.